Bunch of books this week. My pile's surprisingly short, though. All right, I'm going to open up some Walking Dead figures. Actually, I've already opened one. I got the glow-in-the-dark zombie. I love opening these things. We got a whole case of them in this week. This is series number 2 for Walking Dead. I, of course, am hoping for a Daryl so I can charge you way more than it costs. Come on, come on. Oh, wait, I might keep this one. I got me a little Michonne. So this almost made the top 3. But here it is. The first book this week, Little Depressed Boy. Not a lot of you are reading this, but this is some real life stuff here. This is the kind of thing that makes you think. It makes you go back and say, God, I went through that. His girl's moving away. It's taken him, God, what are we on now? 17, 18, 20? It's taken him all those issues to find a love. Now she's going off to college. Does he give up his whole life just to follow her? Will it even work? Only this issue will tell you. Kanan, we are jumping right out of Rebels and into his life. You get a little bit in the future when he's on the run, but it's mainly about Order 66 and the effect that that had on his life, forcing him into hiding yet more unprofessionalism. Saga, there is some really disturbing stuff in here, and because it's Staples and Vaughn, you get a 2-page spread of some disturbing things. If you guys remember, they are after something very particular from a dragon, and the way that it can be obtained. Anyways, Birthright, I've talked a lot about that. The first trade is out. Highly recommended. It's really fun. It's not blowing any doors down, not breaking any barriers, but it's a great read. Now, speaking of breaking barriers, these guys are breaking barriers every issue as they travel through dimensions, trying to find the way home. Robinson Crusoe meets sliders mixed with a bunch of mushrooms. Great read. Remender, one of your best. Low is, of course, Remender's best. The Fair is coming. The end of the last issue, there was a surprising twist. The great thing about Walking Dead that keeps it fresh is that every time I think Kirkman's going to fall into a certain trap and I'm going, oh, great, you know, big deal, he mixes it up. The end of the last issue, something happened at one of the towns and it really changes things, and I'm interested to see where it's going to go. Tank Girl, that is always fun. Nameless, we've got the supernatural, science fiction, and horror all mixed in one with Grant Morrison. Feathers, if you guys haven't been following this, I believe I have them all on the shelf, or the trade's coming soon. A kind of steampunky, medieval, all ages fun fantasy story with a little boy who is a mutant in a town and a little girl who is a princess who come together, and it's their adventures. Descender, I don't think I need to say much about that. It's a little robot boy and his heart-wrenching story in a world, a universe, a galaxy that hates robots. Chrononauts, probably the best thing Mark Millar has ever written, the greatest bromance ever. I cannot wait to find out what happens in this one. I'm waiting on this one until I sit down at home tonight. I'll be smiling, I'll be laughing, I'm sure I'll be crying. Thank you, Millar, for the first time ever. No, I like other stuff he's done. Broken Worlds, another science fiction one from over at Boom. Now, over at DC, this one's really interesting. We got some Constantine going on. And you'll see, it's the same guy who did, or does, Rasputin, just looks completely different because it's got color, but him alone is enough to draw me into Constantine. Harley, if you guys will look here, it's this great cover. Amanda Connor, always, we've got a We Are Robin as they're jumping, and then Amanda Connor wrote Connor with apologies because she stole his cover before it even came out. Starfire, Palmiotti and Gray, you guys have been reading Harlequin, how can you go wrong? And there's a ton of Secret Wars stuff out this week. I wanted to show you just the one that I think is going to be the most important. Maybe not the most fun, but the most important in the series. So thank you guys very much, and have a great week.